God. Damn, I wish I didn't hit him. You hit him?
Yeah, I hit 4 times. Oh, God. Oh, God.
You hit him? Yeah, I hit 4 times. Oh, God. Oh, God.
My mama.
Get out! Get out!
Go.
They never saw it coming. A normal day, an everyday moment, suddenly turned into something no one could unsee. It wasn't just violence. It wasn't just murder. It was murder, broadcasted live. One by one, victims fell, and the world watched in real time. Why did they do it? What drove them to not only kill, but to share their crimes with the world? This is the dark, twisted reality of murder caught on Livestream. The internet was supposed to connect us, a place to share, to create, to be seen. But for some, being seen isn't enough. They want it to be remembered. And in a world where views equal validation, where clout is currency, some people would do anything to go viral, even if that means committing unthinkable acts. They don't just want to be feared, they want to be famous. And the quickest way to get there? Shock the world. Violence, destruction, death broadcasted for likes, for comments, for an audience that watches in horror, but still watches. And that's exactly what happened here.
You already know. Nigga, I'm snapped. Nigga, what's happening? Nigga,
It started with a casual live stream, something people do every day. A man, 46-year-old Terrell Smith, was outside of his home, talking, streaming, living. Then, gunfire. At first, viewers didn't understand. The screen shook, the camera tilted, and then Terrell collapsed. His phone hit the pavement, the lens capturing only shadows and chaos. The comments kept rolling in. What just happened? Is this real? Someone called 911. By the time the stream cut out, Terrell Smith was gone, murdered on Facebook Live. A name spread through the headlines. Corian Brown, 19 years old, the suspected gunman, the reason behind the nationwide manhunt that followed. For 4.5 months, Brown ran, but the internet never forgets. His name, his crime, it was everywhere. And when the Detroit Fugitive Apprehension Team finally found him, there was no fight, no struggle, just a quiet arrest, as if the chaos he had unleashed had never happened. But for those who watched it unfold in real time, the horror was permanent. A man died on their screens, and they were helpless to stop it.
It's been nearly 2 months since a local comedian, Terrell Smith, had his life tragically cut short.
Okay, we got action. We got action.
Right before his followers' eyes, Terrell was shot and killed as he used Facebook Live outside his family's Ypsilanti house on June 28th.
I'm hurt, I'm confused, but I'm not angry because they know not what they do. They're kids.
Investigators have identified and taken several people into custody for their part in this crime. But the search continues for this man, 19-year-old Corian Brown, who has been identified as the murder suspect. Terrell's mom says she knows Corian and his family.
I know the whole family, they know me. We know their history, they know our history.
The U.S. Marshals tell Fox 2 that they have ramped up their search for Brown. It's believed that the fatal shots were fired over an argument that took place over Facebook. That's when Brown allegedly went to Terrell's house and shot and killed the victim as he was using Facebook Live. Terrell's mom says not everyone found the humor in her son's comedy routine, which was sometimes filled with insults. But she says Brown and his family also used insults to attack Terrell and his family.
I'm gonna tell you, I love my son, he's gone. But a lot of times I would tell him, Terrell, don't argue with these people. They didn't take it like he took it. So it cost him his life.
The U.S. Marshals-led Detroit Fugitive Apprehension Team is offering a reward of up to $1,500 for information that directly leads to Brown's arrest. For details on how to submit a tip to investigators, go to fox2detroit.com.
I would tell Corey I feel bad for him. I'm sorry they had to come to this, but he has to pay for my son's murder.
In Southfield, Ingrid Kelly, Fox 2 News.
Some people run after committing a crime. Others hide. But Earl Valentine, he turned on his camera and started talking. His ex-wife was barely clinging to life. His son already gone. And yet, there he was, on Facebook Live, justifying it all. She lied on me, he said. His voice was calm, almost detached. She dragged me all the way down to nothing. The road stretched in front of him, his destination unknown. Maybe his in-laws, maybe another victim. He didn't care. All that mattered was that the world was watching. Pleasure knowing all y'all. It was a goodbye, a final statement before the inevitable end. The authorities were closing in, from North Carolina to Virginia, from Virginia to South Carolina. The manhunt for Earl Valentine stretched across multiple states. The FBI, the U.S. Marshals, local law enforcement, all of them hunting a man who had already taken so much and promised to take more. But in the end, he never made it to his next victim. Surrounded, cornered, with nowhere left to run, Valentine took matters into his own hands. A single gunshot, a self-inflicted end. He died alone, officials said, a coward. But one thing was clear, he wanted an audience. He wanted his story told. And now, it has been.
And I don't feel no motherfucking remorse for what I did.
Police say Earl Valentine broadcast this video live to Facebook, minutes after breaking into his ex-wife's home, shooting and killing his 15-year-old son, and seriously injuring his ex-wife.
I've been in law enforcement for 20 years, and I hadn't seen anything like this. This guy's bragging about what he did with social media.
Chief Taylor Bartholomew of the Norlina Police says the victims had moved to the area to escape Valentine's abuse. Bartholomew says a restraining order just expired last month. Not only did Valentine confess to the crime on Facebook, Bartholomew tells me the suspect talked to him on the phone for 10 minutes, bragging about shooting his family.
He shot his own son, and for me and my guys, it's hard for us to wrap our brain around that, hurting your own child like that. So, I mean, we're pretty angry about it, and especially because of the way he's acting over it.
Norlina is a very small town, and the crime hit this community hard. Many of them saw the video.
But she deserved what she had coming.
In the video, Valentine never mentions killing his 15-year-old son, a young man neighbors say they knew well.
Always hugging and kissing me every time he see me in the halls at the high school.
Mary Jones is a teacher at the victim's high school. She says the victim always called her grandma.
I couldn't stop screaming and crying. And even today when I worked, tears were rolling down my face in the classroom every time I thought about it.
Jones says Tuesday was hard for everyone at school. Many students had to leave early. She says the school and the world lost an amazing person.
Some people kill in silence, others make it a spectacle. Then there are those who treat murder like a badge of honor. He was still in the car. The engine hummed. The road stretched ahead, but the live stream was still rolling. Did you hit him? A woman's voice could be heard in the car. But the man beside her, he was calm, almost proud. I hit that nigga 4 times, oh God. No remorse, no hesitation, just a casual confession, as if he were talking about his day. He even bragged about the bullets, Full Metal Jackets. He wanted people to know exactly what he had done, wanted the world to hear him laugh about it. But the fun didn't last long. The siren started in the distance. Red and blue lights filled the night. And then, panic. Get out. The woman's voice was desperate now. The fear finally sinking in, but the man hesitated. For a brief moment, he wasn't thinking about escape. He was checking his phone. How many people were watching? What were they saying? Then the doors flew open. The phone jolted. The screen blurred as he ran, the sound of his breath mixing with the sirens closing in. And then silence. The phone hits the grass. The last thing his audience saw was darkness and the sound of heavy boots surrounding him. His last viral moment, an arrest, live streamed for the world.
God. Damn, I wish I didn't hit him. You hit him?
Yeah, I hit 4 times. Oh God. Oh God. I ain't got time to be talking, bro. I didn't know I'ma shoot. Oh God, I hit about 4 times. Keep running, folks. I'm already pissed off, bro. God, make the news, make the hood make the news tonight. They wanna play. Put it in the hospital that quick. God, I fucking play. Be going to the hospital tonight.
For real?
Oh God, these gonna put them in the hospital. These full metal jackets. Ran, I would've put another guy. Man, what other clip at, man? Reload my other clip at. Oh God, here come the police now. Oh God, oh my mama. Yeah, reload this clip. Mama, take us the parkway all the way down. Take me back to my side. I don't my mama. Pull up and air it out broad day. My mama. Put the hood on the news. The game and it's not, bro. Damn, here they come this way. Turn that Lakewood. Turn that Lakewood. Oh my f***ing God. Oh my f***ing God. Oh my. Man, turn around. I'm out on foot. Ain't turn around, nigga.
Yep. Get out my face.
I'm my mama.
Get out! Get out!
Go. Hey, what I do? Don't shoot, man. I ain't got shit. You can search me.
I'm gonna put you in custody. We'll figure this out.
Okay. I ain't under arrest though, am I?
Why? Why do they do it? Is it power, ego, or something even more disturbing? In the past, crimes like these were done in secrecy. But now, in the age of the internet, killers don't just want to commit the crime, they want to be seen. They want their names in headlines, their faces in articles, their last words etched into digital history. And the scariest part, they get exactly what they want. So the next time you scroll past the live stream, ask yourself, are you watching history or are you witnessing a nightmare unfold in real time? Alright y'all, there y'all have it, man. That's the live stream murders. Hey, get in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think. You already know what it is. Drillers and trappers. We out here trapping and drilling 247. Don't go nowhere. Watch that next video. Gang!